My name is Jenny Dwyer. I met my husband on a boat in Alaska. He was the engineer and I was the cook, and we have been married 25 years now. We started our business in 1986. It was a really fun time. Our daughter was born in 1989 and our son was born in 1992. See you for dinner. We were the typical American family. We were young. We still think we're young, and you don't think about long-term health insurance when you're in your 30s. In about 2003, Pat started noticing that his left hand was just weak, and he didn't really think anything of it because he's worked hard outdoors all his life. Then about 3 months later, he started getting these muscle tremors in his arms. Pat had ALS, which is also known as Lou Gehrig's disease. Eventually, people with ALS become completely paralyzed, including their diaphragm, so they can't breathe. The wheelchair that Pat is in right now was billed to the insurance company at $78,000.
1, 2.
If people choose to go on the ventilator, then you need round-the-clock care. Just the caregiving alone can cost up to $150,000 a year. That's an expense that's not paid if you are on private insurance. The job of taking care of somebody with ALS is very physical. I never knew how heavy a human leg was until it's completely dead weight. So for me, having respite care is very important. It's expensive. We pay for it out of pocket. We live in a tri-level home, so we had to put in 2 lifts to make each level accessible to Pat. We've had to modify our front walkway. We made the doorway wider. Then we remodeled our bathroom. We used to have a small window here on this wall, and this system can move Pat all around the room. The front lift by the front door was $7,000. The lift going downstairs was about $10,000. To do the bathroom remodel, it was probably closer to $25,000. An overhead lift, that was $15,000. We ended up buying a wheelchair van. The lift was $7,000 and the van was about $35,000. And I would say over the course of 7 years, we have easily spent probably $600,000 or $700,000 through insurance, through home modifications, through paying for caregivers. And yes, some of that's been covered, but a lot of stuff hasn't. As far as me being able to retire, I don't see that. I guess the main impact is that my husband will die from this disease.